Yo, what up? Sunday evening. This should be a relative quick run here tonight. I just want to buy some stuff. And where do we start? Retrieving the ship.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle supplies visitors.
Yeah, we need to buy some clothes because for some whatever reason we destroyed the 600i, and with that we lost some of our clothes, and we need to buy some new ones just to have some spare clothes. Yeah, nothing really fancy, but the most important thing is we want to get the Strolling armor. We found that one on a space station. Let's see if we can find that. Yep, ship is coming. We need a box. Yeah, we kinda enjoy just cruising around with the 600i. The 600i was, or is, the most beautiful ship there is in Citizen. Of course, that is something like a lot of people would say that is subjective, but we actually need to say no, it's not. It's not subjective. Beauty is mathematically defined, and the 600i is pretty much that. Estrella Negra. Black Star. So let us know if audio is okay. We had some issues today. Not quite sure. When we look at the level on OBS, we are somewhat close to -8 decibel. That is right in front of the red section. That should be actually pretty good. Decent sound. Let's see if we can find out if that is actually the case. We are gonna go onto our mobile phone and having a check. We fly, of course, joysticks, we practice a lot. Yeah, there is. So let's see if we have any audio. It is connected to our headsets. Are they still on? Yeah, headsets are still on. And it sounds okay. I mean, it sounds okay. out of atmosphere soon. No. Yeah, every time when we are not in a salvaging ship, we found a lot of dead ships. We need to check finder cornerstone for that Strolling exploration suit. We are in Stanton. It is Nick's Gateway. This number 4 and number 3 and number 2, number 5. You know, the ass of the 600i looks like an Audi R8. The R8 is not our favorite car that Audi produced, but it has this some sort of elegance of a racing ship. Although it is big and sluggy and heavy, but it has these sporty vibes, you know. And just this some sort of smoothness that the ship brings along. It's absolute beautiful. Yeah, it took us almost 2 years to acquire this ship, because it's a lot of money in-game as well as IRL, and we wanted to have it, make it like a special location once we got this ship or acquired this ship. So we could easily get this ship in-game a couple of months ago, but we didn't. We waited for a specific moment, and at the end we basically upgraded our useless RSI Meteor, which we only pledged because of the red paint. That was the only one reason why we actually pledged for that. It was 240 IRL, which is not cheap for virtual spaceship we have no use for. And we upgraded that Meteor to this one, this 600i. And we do some sort of role-playing, or at least we try to, successfully as possible. And we do not want to crash, right? With Star Citizen Alpha 4.8, they will implement the first steps of ships and items recovery insurance stuff. And so we have a military quantum drive installed, I think. We got the paints. liveries. Liveries? Let us know. What is the actual pronunciation in English? Is it liveries or liveries? That is something that we can lose, and so we do not want to crash that much or that often, of course. You should see our Zeus, the RSI Zeus, that is really like run down. Meanwhile, we have spent few days in it without crashing it, and you can see it. Yeah, you really can see it. We almost took out the Zeus just to showcase or show off, basically, how we managed not to crash and how it looks like. But it is Sunday evening, and that's why we took out our Sunday ship, right? We love the smoothness of this ship. The sound while we are inside the ship as well as outside of the ship. It makes sound. It is not really silent, but compared to other ship, it is bearable. Is that the word? We can bear the noise of the ship without any problems. Other ships, they are way too loud. Yo, Fox, how you doing? No, haven't found any blueprint. To be honest, not sure. Don't know how much the ship is in game. Would be probably something around 35 mil or 45, not quite sure. Yeah, but now with inflation, I mean, it's pretty easy to acquire money. Enough money to buy a couple of these. But one is okay. One is okay. Maybe we will rent the touring edition at New Babbage just to have a comparison video. Maybe.
Shield system active.
Yeah, did you already get some blueprints? Have you been mining? Where did the chat go? We pressed something. Another chat. Oh wait, it was not on YouTube. Oh wait, let us land first. Somebody already crashed here.
Landing gear
Nice and smooth.
Landing complete.
Alright, so where is Twitch? Twitch, where are you? Accidentally closed. Oh yeah, Fox. The old way, what do you mean? Just mining and selling the ore? This is something, and I mean, I don't take it personally, but these contract stuff, mining contracts, I comprehend the idea when it comes to blueprints and rep grinding to unlock UV station, breaker station, or whatever the name is. But the business itself of mining and salvaging never should be contracted. But yeah, it's supposed to be a video game. Yeah, we have a pretty small list of armor pieces, weapons we like to acquire. And there's the website, I'm not sure if you know that, SCMDB. Star Citizen mission database. They have already listed ship components. Not complete, but there are ship components. They will implement blueprints for those mining lasers we had seen. And that's gonna be interesting once we will be able to craft mining lasers with better specs. Yeah, do you have a threshold on the quality? Which one you keep? You keep them all? Because the baseline is 500, so if you use refined mining stuff less than 500, you actually craft lesser quality material. Interesting way where they are. Yeah, regolith was a good source back in the day, but unfortunately not anymore.
Hey.
So where are we? Magnus. Next gateway. Yeah, 4.8. I think they read out the data from the PT edition. Okay, 600 is the threshold, yeah. I mean, for practice purpose, that is pretty fine. In our little org, habits, just running straight through the commodity terminal. But we are looking for the weapons and armor shop here. We found this Strolling exploration suit. Look at the price. I mean, of course, we have inflation, we have a lot of money, but that is 25, 50k, 60k for 3 pieces of armor. Unbelievable. All good. Do they have clothes here? Clothing shop? No? Doesn't look like. Yeah, never mind. Clothes are not the most important stuff, because there's one jacket we lost. Don't even know where we got them. I don't think that we can find it in the shops. Either it was somewhere in Pyro. A jacket with a hoodie. Yeah, 700 is decent. We have in our little log 750 is the threshold. We keep everything 750 and everything below 750 we sell it as usual, or but we haven't been that successful by now. But tell us, did you experience when you point your laser at the rock, how many seconds does it take until you get the readout? And once you crack the rock once or maybe twice, how long does it take to scan or get the readouts from the little pieces? Because we figured we measured once 20 seconds. 20 seconds for an already cracked rock. So that means once cracked, you have something like 4 or 6 pieces. And 6 multiplied with 20 seconds, that is 120 seconds. 2 minutes alone, only for scanning and getting the readout. That pissed us off, that's why we stopped. Yeah, the vibe rumors. They are basically at every page. We don't care that much. Because at the end it is still alpha, it is just a test, a public test version on a live service so that the legal fiction can be running. And so that's why no, we do not do have blueprints besides the default ones. Because we do not like the idea that we only can, by now, acquire blueprints through contracts, and we do not do contracts. Besides hauling contracts with the Hull C, that is super fun. Being a space trucker, we haven't used actually the Hull C for a while now, because we got a lot of other stuff to do. So we have still triple monitor setup. It means when we want to read the chat we need to press Alt Tab, and when we do we have some weird bug here that we power off the weapons. So luckily we don't do that much ship combat, so for us it's not a big deal. But it's kind of weird. Traveling. We can read the chat again. Yeah, this is also weird. Route, gateway, you need to be below the station in order to be able to route. Even the old TomToms did a better job. We don't have blueprints beside the default ones. There is, we found a boneyard. Boneyard would be the guns we are looking for, but by now there's only the custodian boneyard available as a blueprint. We are looking forward for 4.8, maybe they increase the list. We want to have the Arclight boneyard, that is one we are looking for. And other than that, I mean, we already have our armor, so we are not really looking forward to. But what would be really interesting at the moment when they implement some sort of reputation in crafting, then we get interested in crafting as that. We bought 8 crafting item fabricators in the extreme large hangar we have, since we have the reclaimer. We placed everywhere some crafting items, and the idea is that our org mates bring their refined goods to Lorville, or the headquarters, let's say. and then they store it in their inventory in Lowville and come into our hangar and start crafting. And so with 8 crafting benches, so they can mass produce stuff while hanging around in the headquarters. That is the idea. Oh, 800 quality ores. That sounds great. Yeah, we did some hand mining just because we're cruising around with the 600i with the Atlas Geo, and we found some gems, 800 plus. We keep them all, and the rest we utilize for these mining contracts to get the reputation for the breaker station. That is the main reason why we do even these contracts. Interesting that you say scanning is a delay.
75%.
It is just painstakingly. I mean, just it is good that we can now see while pinging what kind of ores we have in front of us, and if you are experienced enough, you know what kind of composition there are, right? And then you go there not to scan what you have in front of you, you go to scan what's quality. But these, yeah, I mean, even 5 seconds is way too long. And if you crack a rock and you have 4 pieces and you need to scan 4 times 5 seconds, and you crack even more and you have more pieces just to find out which one has the good quality, you still can spend 5 up to 10 minutes in scanning only. But yeah, I mean, if you find an 800 quality and it is a mass of, let's say, 300 micro SCUs, 20 seconds. The idea, the design, they set it up, we just don't like it. It's just like this idea of attention craving that CIG is going for with that artificial delaying, to use your words. Yeah, let us know when you have the reputation for the rock breaker. We'd like to join you, just to be there. We had seen there is an interesting loot. We are going there for the loot primarily, and if we can give you a hand, we will be happy to do. Yeah, we don't really scan the hand mines. What we figured, you can scan with the Atlas, and we scan all the rocks. That takes a while. And if we find one rock, just one, that has 750 plus, then we crack them all. And it is some sort of like a tedious work, like this. A tedious work. So if we scan all the rocks, we know which one has the highest, which one has the lowest, and then we crack and scoop according the quality, top to bottom, mostly. And then we have all items stacked together with the same quality from top to bottom. So we have some sort of an order in our inventory at the end. Have it. I think you only need to have contract, right? The initial contract makes you neutral, and then you do the medium hand mineable, large hand mineable, and there is also the same like small ship mineable, medium mineable, and XL, I think. Damn.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Okay. So we are going to Pyro because we found something there we had been looking for here on Hurston but didn't find. Hangar decoration. We like to have a keybind to power the radar. By the way, did you notice a difference in the scanners? We have Yeah, we have the full spec max radar, which should be the civilian one. I think miners and those who do ship combats, they will feel the difference of the radar. We're just cruising around with the 600i or the Zeus. And the only one thing that we notice is the power consumptions with the new radars. And the stupid power off the radar. Yeah, I missed your stream lately. We saw the notification that you streamed, and then we clicked in for a while. Gave a thumbs up. Are you looking forward to this defense con stuff? We checked our hangar, my hangar on the RSI website, and we noticed some interesting stuff and maybe did a mistake. We pledged for the Odyssey, and the Odyssey is an upgrade to the Drake ironclad. Yeah, imagine that. Because we want to have the ironclad just because we like the ironclad, the idea of. And the way commodity trading is not working right now pisses us off that we spend that much money on the ironclad for large-scale operations just to find out that they buffed commodity trading basically to the ground. And then we thought, okay, with crafting and base building and all that, it would be better when our little crew is better organized when it comes to the ship fleet. I think we are still cruising here. No. Depot, they are all far away. Monarchs? Yeah, we have the Odyssey as an upgrade to the ironclad. The ironclad is an upgrade to either the Golem, because Drake to Drake, or the RSI Salvation, because this little Salvation ship, I mean, it's cute, it fits inside an M2, a C2, and it will definitely fit into an ironclad, but it is way too small. You fill up this 6 SCU buffer with other print 12 SCU that quickly, and you cannot crack stuff. I mean, you could do some salvage contracts where you just go for scrapping panels, but this is some sort of... It's kind of like doing contracts, and we do not like that. What we prefer is really to go out and scrap and salvage player ships. Because when we stumble over some player ships, it is always, I mean, this is what we are doing when we do salvage strolling, to tell ourselves a story how it ended up like that scenario we found in front of us. and then start salvaging. Yeah, remove the components, scrap the hull, fracture it, scrap the hull again, and then suck it all in. And we gotta admit, I mean, the Vulture is cool. It has some charm, but the Moth is an awesome ship when it comes to salvaging. It doesn't matter if crewed or solo. The Moth is the perfect ship. We used to salvage with the Reclaimer solo or in a small team of 2. But solo, the Reclaimer is just too big. Yeah, with the 600R you actually can use the elevator while quantum trumping without any problem.
Quantum fuel, 50%.
Burn Depot. Some people maybe remember these depot all over Pyro from Xeno Threat, from the Tetratrine run back in the days. They are now active basically for commodity trading. You can buy commodities there. Yeah, all these depots are active. You can buy commodities, one commodity, and the NPCs are there. So if you want to do commodity trading with a little bit of action, we would recommend to come here. Frames. Deactivate. Transportation compensation. Yeah, the 600i has a downside when it comes to landing.
Docking request initiated.
The front leg is way too far in front. Oh shit. 6 frames. Oh, god damn it. Is too big. That was actually the reason why we thought about taking out the Zeus. Sunrise soon. This looks good. Rem check. Yeah, should be good. Always make sure that we can go back in, especially when we don't have the Atlas Geo with us. It was already open. Come on. 15. So we are here just for some little thingy that should be right here. We are not keen on any interaction with any NPCs. Yeah, look at that. That's why we are here. Grab it. Role playing, space dreaming. No? Yeah, it would be cool if this thing would have a grid for these 1/8 SCU boxes, and then we could stack. Oh, stay here. Then we could stack 1/8 SCU boxes onto these little caddy and move it around inside the hangar. That would be awesome. I bet it glitched. Yeah, it's not the first time, not our first attempt. Leaving him here by now. Let's see if we find a second one. Yeah, I had seen. We are already nearby here, slow burn. There is an other outpost. I think we see the lights from here. We encountered NPC ships. Yeah, over there. This is one tower. There is the second tower, and in between there is a spot you can actually quantum travel there. We encountered NPC ship. Yeah, they arrived, shoot at us, and then they left. Didn't do damage on the 600i, but yeah, I mean, if you are, let's say, new, and you are far away from your city, I mean, even we run back to just check if they do damage. But they didn't. Yeah, that might be these, some sort of events usually don't have reputation. Or, yeah.
I'm wounded!
That might be a chance for us to get some blueprints. Ooh. Ooh.
You got it!
Blueprints, and maybe other rewards.
We got trouble!
Who's shooting?
Damn it! They got you! Go! Go! Shit. Can't find any traces.
Yeah, you see these commodity terminals?
Damn it! I don't see
You can buy organics. As you can see, we already did. Nobody else is doing. A guaranteed max inventory, guaranteed best price.
disgraceful. Letting him get away like that. What's going on?
Fuck!
I'll cover you!
Just want to find. There is a second caddy. Yeah, but this is the action if you want to do commodity trading with a little bit of action. Go to these depot locations. Let's have a check. Do we find another caddy?
Laying down covering fire! Someone wants to toss. Shit! See how they like this.
Hurry! Yeah, with that low frame rates, we are really lucky.
Why won't you die? Oh, jeez, we're getting poached! Oh, damn it! We're hit! Yeah! Oh, shit, man down! The day just got interesting.
Hurry! God damn it!
Still don't have it. See how they like this? Fire in the hole! taking casualties!
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave. Just want to. Good!
Yeah, we've got some in here. Not a problem! Taking casualties! Yeah! Won't we though? Ah, God damn it! Shit, we're under attack!
Yeah, actually, I'm on the deck. So here, no carry.
It's on the clock, people. We got trouble. Won't last long here. Move in position. We got trouble. Someone just got blasted. Taking shots. We got trouble. All got dead men.
Yeah, looks like one carry per depot. Oh, good. Yeah, for the sake of fun.
Hey, who messed with my gun? Pushing up. Oh shit! Shut down! Friendly down! Be careful, I lost them. Not sure exactly what's going on, but I'm going to investigate.
Clear. Yeah, well, once we downed everybody.
Let's get the jump on.
Gonna check the loots.
Can't stay here. Bring it! Ah, shit! That hurt.
Loot gobbling in us. Railgun. Why not? Ironclad. Loot gobbling. Good to go. Yeah, we leave it like that, not on the wheels. Yeah. Our physics code is great. No! Top deck. Okay, that little thing is still here. That is good. Panic for a second.
Quantum drive deactivated. Quantum drive activated. Quantum drive deactivated. Weapons deactivated. Shield system active. Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, because of that soundtrack. Yeah, beside Pyro 4, this is one of the most beautiful views. Here inside this tower we should calm down, cool down. Here, just stand here. Check. And temperature. All good.
Come on then, who wants first crack? Oh, I got your back! How long did you be? So, check out now, over.
heavy winds here. Don't they have cargo boxes? No caddy here. Getting DC.
Check fire.
Friendly down! Cover blue! Moving! Damn it! We lost one! Find some cover!
Switching cover!
quartz. Alright, that's for today.
Engines active. Launch complete. Docking request initiated. Docking has been denied. Landing. Shield system inactive.
chose the hilliest place where we could land for the night. Oh, turrets. Yeah, just for tonight.
Weapons deactivated. Shield system active. Shield system inactive. Shield system active.
Alright, that's for tonight. Thanks for watching. See you next time.